I'm going to start out in the kitchen right as you walk in the back door. This is one of my favorite areas, and I just recently got this new shelf, and I included this in one of my recent thrift hauls, and this was really fun to decorate in here and just like change it up because I usually do the same thing on this wall. And so I'm loving this, and I just have these little pumpkins here that I thrifted. They're made out of corn stalks. Some of y'all told me that in one of my recent videos, and I couldn't figure out what they were made out of. And like I said, a few of y'all said corn stalks, and I was like, oh my gosh, that is what they're made out of. I thought they were so pretty. And then up here on this window frame, I have this wreath, and I just made this using some dried florals from Joann's, and I put that on this grapevine wreath. And then on this side, I have this little brown pitcher. I just wanted to keep it pretty simple. And then on the hooks, I draped this new crocheted blanket that I thrifted. I love this. And then I draped one of my old blanket scarves on there, and just an old purse that I wasn't using. I just wanted it to feel really cozy right when you walk in, and so I love the look of how this shelf turned out. And then down here I have two picnic baskets with a little pumpkin on top, and I'm starting to collect picnic baskets a little bit. I just think they are so precious. I love them. And the one on the bottom was handed down to me from my husband's aunt, so that one's really special to me. And then I thrifted this one on top, and then like I said, I just put a little pumpkin up there. And then my hutch, if you watched my hutch decorate with me video, then you've already seen this and you know where everything on here is from. But if you haven't seen it, then I will link it up above and in the description box if you want to go see where everything on my hutch is from. I think my favorite part is the top. I love this old vintage watering can and these burnt orange dried florals. And then I love my old oil lamps over here as well. I still need to get some stuff to light those. I just have not done it. Every time I go to the store, I never think to grab it. So that's how my hutch looks. I'm really happy with how this space turned out. It's super cozy right when you walk in, and I love like the old-fashioned primitive sort of look that it has. It's so cozy for fall. So that's what this area looks like. And then I'll turn around, and right behind me, like directly behind me, is our kitchen cabinets and counters and all that. So I'll turn around and show you how I have those decorated. So back here on my counters, I have this crock with my wooden rolling pins and utensils. And then I have this cookbook stand. And I'll share with y'all the cookbook that I have on here. It's one of my favorites. It's a Gooseberry Patch cookbook. I love these. I'm starting a little collection of these as well because they're just so sweet. And this one is called Autumn in the Country. And I displayed on here the perfect pumpkin pie recipe, and then Jennifer's red ribbon apple pie recipe, and I thought that was just so cute. And then I have this little pitcher right here with some wheat in it. I love decorating with the dried wheat for fall, and everything else is pretty simple on my counters. And then over here on my stove, I just have another pitcher with some wheat, and I love this copper pitcher right here. I put wheat in it every year because it has a little print of wheat on it, and I just think it goes perfect for fall, so I love that. I got a few questions in my kitchen decorate with me video on this bakery sign, and that was from Etsy. Just look up bakery sign, and there's a ton of these really cute ones on there. So that's where I got that. And then I just layered some of my new ironstone plates on top of this cutting board with a little pumpkin. Over here is our kitchen table and our little eating area. And I also did a whole video on my fall tablescape for this year, so I will also have that linked if you want to check it out. And the only thing that I switched up is I removed the brass candlesticks and I just added a little real white pumpkin just because I wanted it to be a little bit more simple, and I really love how that looks. These place settings are just really simple, but I love the stripes of the burnt orange. And I got a lot of questions on where these were from as well, and I thrifted those. I wish I had more than 2 of them for the future, but all I found was 2. But I just think they are gorgeous. I love them. And then I'll show you the shelf that I have above our table. Up here on this shelf, I put some little pumpkins in this basket. And then this is like a candle ring from Hobby Lobby, but I'm just using it as like a wreath on that arch that's on the shelf. And then over here I just have some old books and an old clock. And then over here on this wall is something new that I did. I shared with y'all in my previous thrift haul that I was going to be hanging up these plates over here, and I love how it turned out. I ended up finding this one the other day at the thrift store as well to add to it. I told y'all I wanted to find another one so that I could stack 3 of these on the wall, and I found this false graph plate. I love how this turned out. I think that the plates added the perfect touch to this wall. It's so hard to show you all on camera what it looks like in here, but this is such a small space over here, so I feel like that the shelf and the plates look really good above the table and fill it in without making it look too cluttered. And then you also probably noticed that we don't have chairs anymore at our table. So I actually sold all the chairs that go to our table because I really have my eye on some that I love, and I've been wanting to switch it out for a while, and I kept holding off. And then I ended up finding the perfect ones, and I was gonna order them, but they would not have been here in time for this home tour. So I held off on them again because I'm still gonna look around a little bit. The shipping on them was like over a month, and I just did not want to wait that long. So I'm still gonna keep looking, but I did go ahead and just sell the chairs that we already had to make money to get new ones. And so y'all will see them in a future home tour, but for now we don't have any chairs, so I just wanted to mention that, and then I'll turn around and show you our living room. Okay, so on into the living room, and I did do a whole video on this room as well, but I still will go over where everything is from because I did change several things since that video. So here on the bottom of my coffee table, I have this old toolbox, and I just filled it up with a ton of old books. I tore all the covers off of them and layered them all in there, and I love how it looks. And then this is my new tray that I got. Y'all saw this in a thrift haul recently. It has the little feet on it, and I think it's beautiful. I love it so much. And then I still have my same picture here with these dried florals. I also got a ton of questions where those are from. They're from Hobby Lobby, and they're in the dried floral section in the very back of the store. I didn't know this section was there for a while, and then I discovered it one day, and there's so much beautiful dried stuff in the back of Hobby Lobby, so I love those. And then I have this little pumpkin here on some old books. I think that is different from the Decorate With Me, so I switched it up just a little bit. And then on my couch I have these orange pillows that are from Hobby Lobby. Or no, the orange pillows are from TJ Maxx, and then these are pillow covers from Hobby Lobby, and they are like this really pretty sweater material. So that's where those are from. They were like $10 a piece, I think. And this is what the other side looks like. I added this pillow here to the front of these. I think it looks so cozy. This one is from TJ Maxx, and I love how this looks. And over here on this little end table, I have another little pumpkin, my diffuser, and these beautiful amber bottles that I thrifted with some dried little florals in them. Behind the couch over here on this dresser, I still have my wooden dough bowl filled with this dried floral and these little pumpkins. And then I made a banner out of book pages thanks to Jen. She commented on my video and gave me this idea, and I loved it. So I just wrote fall on some book pages, and I distressed them with some distress ink that I use for my junk journals, and I just rubbed that all around the edges to distress them, and I love how it looks. So thank you so much, Jen, for that idea. I think the banner really makes the mirror look complete. And that's all that I did over here in my little entryway area. Okay friends, so that is it for my fall home tour. I didn't decorate any of the bedrooms. I kept all the fall decor out here in the 2 main areas. So I hope you all enjoyed it and you liked seeing my fall decor for this year. I had so much fun bringing this all together and sharing it with y'all. So thank you so much for watching. Thank you all so much for being here and watching my fall home tour. I truly hope that you enjoyed it. Fall is my favorite time of year and I just love bringing the warm and coziness into my home for fall. So let me know what you think in the comments below, and if you've missed any of my previous fall videos, I will have a fall 2020 playlist of all of those linked. And I hope you have an amazing day and an amazing rest of your week. I will see y'all back here on my channel on Friday for another fun video. So thank you again, and I'll see y'all next time. Bye friends.